think anybody that's in education as a teacher will probably tell you that one of the reasons they're a teacher now is because of the great teachers they had when they were in school.
I remember that I picked her because she was the first teacher to teach me that school isn't about, the letter A, and it's more about the hard work that you put in.
It was just an honor to honor them that night, and it made it about them and how they touched our lives and impacted us as a student.
Thank you, students, for your commitment to your education, and thank you, educators, for your professionalism and dedication to your students. When this event started in 1985, the intent was to create a district event, a celebration of all Dearborn students and, of course, teachers.
To know that you are appreciated by the kids, that you do make a difference.
That they're taking the time to honor each and every one of us teachers is really a big deal.
You know what has also impressed me is when students ask their elementary school teachers, that they remember a moment from 2nd or 3rd grade.
And I just couldn't believe how thrilled and the smile that was on his face that I had honored him and remembered him. And
I think more than anything, teachers like to know that we're helping people, and we like to hear that feedback from students, and I think that's why this is such a great thing.
And this is an event to celebrate the investment of time and effort and kindness and care that a teacher put in for you and that you put in reverse to his or her classroom.
That something like this has been able to hang around, I think, shows you how important our school board and our administration thinks it is.
The thing about Superintendent's Night is it's unique to Dearborn. And I think that it is a wonderful statement about the Dearborn schools and the Dearborn community, that we come together to celebrate those who have achieved at the highest level in our schools. I think it's a premier event in our district, and many other districts would probably like to do something like this.
Good evening, Dearborn. Welcome to the 40th Annual Superintendent's Honors Night. I'm David Mustin, and Director of Communications for the Dearborn Public Schools. I'd like to thank all of you for being here, our students, our honored guests, our dignitaries, our parents and family members. Thank you all for being here and being part of this tradition here in Dearborn. As mentioned, this event was started 40 years ago, one of the longest running events here in our district, and we are all part of it here tonight. When this event started, students had to have a 3.6 GPA for their entire 8 semesters in the Dearborn, in their high school experience. And in 1987, which was the second year of the event, we had nearly 60 students take part in this event. Now, of course, our enrollment was only about 12,000 students at that time. Tonight, we are honoring over 180 students who are here in these front rows, and they will be honoring 120 different educators who are here with us tonight. So, although the numbers have grown, and although our enrollment has grown quite a bit over these last 40 years, about a 50% increase in enrollment since that time, the amount of participation by our students has grown by over 300%. So thank you, Katie, for doing the math for me on that as well. At this time, I'd like to start this event by asking our Board of Education members to step forward and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone would please stand.
And for everybody's knowledge, the flag is right over there to your side. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, board members. So now in his 10th year as superintendent of the Dearborn Public Schools and his 29th year as an educator here in Dearborn, it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce to you our superintendent, Dr. Glenn Maleko.
Thank you, David. I'd also like to thank our board members. I know Trustee Petlichkoff and D'Ambrosio are here representing the board, and thank you, Councilman Abraham, who's here from the city. We really appreciate your support. I also want to thank all of you for being here, all the guests, special guests, all of you, as we celebrate 40 years of Superintendent Honors Night. I'm honored to be the 6th superintendent to host this event. I would also like to acknowledge and thank all of our principals and administrators for their support of this outstanding celebration of student success. Of course, we couldn't hold an event like this if it weren't for the parents. You have supported your child and made sure they had all the love, motivation, and guidance they need to successfully complete their education here in Dearborn. Thank you for all you have done. It is your commitment to education that helps make our district a great place to learn. The part I really enjoy about this event is that it honors 2 groups of successful people in our district. The students, of course, and the educators. That includes teachers, coaches, principals, counselors, or other significant adults working for the Dearborn Public Schools who have made a difference in the life of a student. Although not everyone sitting on the stage has the official title of teacher, all of you are teachers to these students. You have taught them how to stay focused, how to achieve, how to understand, or perhaps how to deal with being a young adult in a complicated world. Thank you for going beyond what is required, for doing what is right and sharing yourself with others. Your talents are appreciated and valued. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week as well. Finally, we come to the students. You are here because you were able to maintain an overall grade point average of 4.0 or higher over 7 semesters. Not an easy accomplishment, but one of many that you have achieved during the past 4 years. Now your plans and goals are directed toward bigger future plans. The new lessons ahead will come from the classroom and maybe even more important, beyond the walls of a school. There will be valuable lessons to be learned in everyday experiences. Some will be obvious, while others may be obscured or hidden in our day-to-day routines. I was reminded of this not so long ago after a visit to Lindbergh Elementary. I'm sure we have some former Lindbergh students here with us tonight. Anyone? Go Flyers! Well, we have some teachers. A little history for those who may not be aware. Lindbergh is the first school in Michigan to be named after the famed American aviator, Charles Lindbergh. Lindbergh's mother attended the opening of Lindbergh Elementary, as she was originally from Detroit. Charles Lindbergh was also born in Detroit, and 25 years later, on May 20th, 1927, became the first person to fly nonstop across the Atlantic Ocean from New York to Paris. Remember, this occurred almost 100 years ago when powered flight was still a new and developing technology. We marvel at the accomplishment of Lindbergh and celebrate the spirit and engineering it took to make this happen. But there are other lessons to be learned from this historic event. Here's the spirit of St. Louis. See the picture up there? The plane that Lindbergh flew across the ocean. Take a close look. Do you notice anything different or unusual about the plane? Look at the front. There is no windshield. Why would anyone design an airplane that was going to fly across the ocean without a clear window to see what was ahead? There's no windshield because every inch of space was needed for the fuel tank. The trip was about endurance, and fuel was more important than seeing ahead. That decision was based on priority. Lindbergh and the plane's designers needed to think differently to determine what most important to achieve success. As you prepare to graduate and set out on your new journey, you too will need to figure out what is most important to achieve your personal success. You may need to re-examine the obvious in order to make the right decisions and set priorities. There may be times when looking ahead will require more than just a clear view. You will need to rely on your skills, knowledge, and even your determination to complete your goal to truly see the way. Lindbergh's flight was across the vast ocean. He was alone, it was dark, and no one knew what the outcome would be. Yet he overcame those obstacles because he stayed focused on his goals and trusted his abilities. Like Lindbergh, you will face unknowns and perhaps even uncertainty, but when you rely on the knowledge you have learned, the experiences you have encountered, the instincts you have honed, and determination in your heart, you can overcome and achieve. Those who seek success don't always need to see the path in front of them. They create it. They overcome limitations, set priorities aligned with completing the greater plan, a chart, a course through the unknowns. I wish you success as you take flight on your next journey. Congratulations and thank you for being part of this very special 40th Annual Superintendent Honors Night.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maleko. Appreciate those inspirational words. If we could have our first row of students approach the stage. For anyone who may be arriving just now or arriving a little bit late, the balcony is open. I know the seats in this area are pretty much spoken for, but the balcony is open, so you can make your way to the balcony and see a great aerial view of this entire stage. All right, enough of me talking. We're going to turn this over to our students so we can get this festivities underway and honoring those who are here on our stage.
Hi, my name is Rayan Abdurrabba. I'm from Etzel Fort, and I'm here honoring Mr. Whalen today. Mr. Whalen was my first AP teacher. He teaches AP US history, and throughout the course of my sophomore year, he spent so much extra time helping me and my friends prepare for the AP exam. His dedication helped motivate me to take more AP classes throughout the course of my high school career, so I just wanted to thank him for being the best teacher possible. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Adiana Abed and I am from Fortson High School. Tonight, I have the honor of recognizing someone who's had a lasting impact, not just on me, but on my entire family, my fourth grade teacher, Ms. Hammond. Her kindness, patience, and dedication to us while we were her students touched our lives in a way we have never forgotten. Still to this day, many, many years later, whenever my family or I see her, we still feel that same worth and care she showed us while I was still learning how to multiply. She believed in me in such a formative time, and that belief meant the world to me as I progressed through high school and now college. Ms. Hammond, thank you for everything. We will always appreciate you.
Good evening. I'm Tiba from Dearborn Public Schools Virtual K-12, and tonight I'm honored to recognize my high school ELA teacher, Dr. Amira Kasem. For 3 years, she has guided, encouraged, and inspired me and my classmates, helping us grow in our understanding of the English literature. Her dedication has shaped my confidence and learning, and today I am honored to celebrate her hard work today. Thank you so much, Dr. Kasem.
Hi everyone, my name is Kanan Abubakar and I'm from Etzel Fort High School. I want to take a moment to recognize someone who had such a powerful impact on me, Ms. Amir, who was my AP Stats teacher. She's been more than just a teacher, she's been a source of strength, support, and comfort. Through every lesson, she's shown patience and compassion. In every moment of doubt, she's been there with heartfelt advice and encouragement. Her kindness has fully touched my life, and I'm so grateful for the way she believed in me, even when I didn't believe myself. Thank you, Ms. Amir.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sulaiman Al-Mustafa, and I'm here to honor Mrs. Saleh. Ms. Saleh is my AP US government teacher. Now, having moved to Dearborn my senior year, I couldn't have asked for a more supportive teacher. Mrs. Saleh connects with her students on a deeper level and goes above and beyond. She's driving, funny, and truly extraordinary, and the best teacher I have ever had. Thank you, Mrs. Saleh.
Hello everyone, my name is Sindis Ahmed and I'm a student in the Henry Ford Early College program. Today I want to take a moment to recognize someone truly special, Ms. Macklin. During one of the most hardest times in my life, when my family was struggling, she was there for me. Her support, compassion, and encouragement gave me the strength when I needed it the most. Being in her class wasn't just an academic experience, it was a privilege, an honor. What really stands out is that her kindness was never loud or flashy, but it made a lasting impact. It didn't go unnoticed, and it never will. She showed me what it means to truly care, and because of her, I'm inspired to give back to my community and be that kind of support to someone else one day. Thank you, Ms. Macklin, for everything you do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ali Al-Abbasi, and I attend Dearborn High School. I'd like to recognize Samir Haddad, or as I knew him when I was a student, Mr. Haddad, for being an exemplary case of someone whose teachings don't just stop at the classroom, but are able to seep into his students' personal lives. His guidance helped shape the man and student I am today. Thank you, Mr. Haddad.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandra Sarasadi and I am a senior at Virtual Academy. I want to take a moment to appreciate and honor Mr. Dix, who is a phenomenal math teacher. He made a person like me who's apprehensive of math understand and start to enjoy certain aspects of the subject. He's patient, always ready to help, and genuinely cares about us understanding even those of us who struggled. He's helped me plan my future even before that was a spark in my mind. So thank you, Mr. Dix, for your dedication. You made a difference.
Hello everyone, my name is Saleh Dubaili and I am part of the Henry Ford Early College Advanced Manufacturing Program. Today it is a privilege to honor Mr. Gaid Ahmad over here. He always looked out for us and pushed us to do better, whether it be in or out of school. I know I'm speaking for many people when I say this, but we can't thank him enough for what he's done for us, and he's truly a role model.
Hello everyone, my name is Judal Hababi and I'm from Dearborn High School. It truly is a pleasure being here. Today I want to honor all the teachers that shaped us into who we are, but most importantly, I wanted to thank Mr. Blake. I wanted to thank him for teaching me what true intelligence and integrity was at just 12 years old, for opening my eyes to the ability to go above and beyond through his caring and inspiring teaching. Thank you for being the leader that helped me envision the future I want for myself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Zahra Al-Hamidi, and I'm from Dearborn High School. I'm here to honor Ms. Awada. It's such an honor to recognize Mrs. Awada, a teacher who truly goes above and beyond. She has an incredible gift for making every student feel seen, valued, and cared for, no matter who you are and where you're from. Her classes isn't just a place to learn. It's a place where we feel safe, supported, and inspired to be our best selves. Mrs. Awada's kindness, patience, and dedication leave a lasting impact on all of us. She teaches us with a heart, and the lessons we learn from her go far and beyond the classroom. We're so lucky and grateful to have her in our lives, and tonight we celebrate the difference she makes in every single day. Thank you, Mrs. Awada.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. I'm Amat Rahman Ali from Fortson High School, and today I'll be honoring my teacher, Ms. Zahruddin. She taught me in 10th grade, and I worked with her in the Science and Engineering Club for 2 years. She combined two qualities, a teacher and a mother. She demonstrates a deep commitment to her students' well-being, consistently following up on their challenges, whether academic or personal, and offering thoughtful support with genuine care and concern. She never hesitated to offer help and advice, If you excel, she's happy to see you amplify your success. And if you struggle, she stays by your side until you succeed. She's the perfect teacher and inspiration, Ms. Zahreddin.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hussein Ali Ahmed. I'm a student at Dearborn High School. I want to take a moment to thank someone very special, Ms. Maqsood. Coming to the Dearborn Schools District in second grade, the change felt very overwhelming, but Ms. Maqsood welcomed me with patience, kindness, and guidance. She made that transition smooth and helped me grow both academically and personally. Thank you to Ms. Maqsood for being not only an amazing teacher, but a steady support when I needed it most. I'll always be grateful.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Ali Al-Aidani from Dearborn High School, and I would like to recognize my biology teacher from freshman year, Ms. Abid Ali. I chose to recognize her tonight not just because of her very clear passion for teaching science, but for her commitment to make sure every student is welcome and included in her class, especially immigrant students. I remember every lesson being translated and Ms. Abid Ali making sure that all students understood every word she said before moving on. I know it was a lot for her, but she did it anyway for the sake of her students. And even though I never needed these accommodations, it was inspiring to see a teacher who cared enough to have them. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Ms. Abid Ali.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Muhammad Al-Jabali, and I'm graduating from Ford High School. I just want to take a moment to thank someone who had a huge impact on my high school experience, my wrestling coach, Mr. Morano. Coach, thank you for believing in me and always looking out for me. You taught me resilience, discipline, and what it really means to work hard. You inspired me to believe in myself and be proud of what I've accomplished. Wrestling isn't just a sport, it's a test of character, and you've helped shape mine more than you know. Whether it was a tough practice, hard loss, or big wins, you were always there for me, pushing me forward. I also want to thank your family, Joey, Will, and Mrs. Morano for supporting me and motivating me through it all. So, Mr. Morano, thank you for not just being a great coach, but for being a mentor, a role model, and someone who truly cared. I'm proud to have been a part of your team with you as my coach. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sunan Al-Jawad, and I'm from Fortson High School. And the person I'm honoring today is Mrs. Gutierrez. Mrs. Gutierrez is one of those teachers that leaves a lasting impact on you. She's the whole reason behind my academic success throughout all these years, and the reason why I developed a love for reading. I can never forget the fateful day in 2015 that led me to discover chapter books for the first time. In addition to these events, she also constantly pushed me to my full capabilities, which helped me build a strong foundation for school that I still rely on to this day. Thank you, Ms. Gutierrez, for all that you did for me and all that you'll continue to do for everyone.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shayma Al-Mauri, and I'm from Ford High School. Tonight, I'd like to show my appreciation for my art teacher, Ms. Ayosa. Ms. Ayosa has influenced me by helping me become more confident in my art and teaching me to trust the process, even when things don't seem to be going well. But more than that, I've seen how she's touched the lives of so many students, including mine. I've seen students, even myself, go to her class in their free time because of her kindness and the way she gives everyone a chance to express themselves. Thank you, Ms. Ayosa, for being dedicated to being a teacher.
Good evening, everyone. I am Shaman Nabilsi, a senior student from Ford High School. Today, I want to take a moment to thank my incredible social studies, Ms. Saeed. Over the past 2 years, she has had a truly meaningful impact on my life. Ms. Saeed has been more than just a teacher. She has been a true mentor and a friend. From the first day, she welcomed me with kindness and encouragement. Her passion for teaching and her dedication to her students have inspired me every day. I hope her life is filled with happiness, success, and all the wonderful things she deserves. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aya Lofi, and I'm from Ford High School.
Tonight, I would like to honor no other than Mr. Mark Havens, a teacher who didn't just teach, but taught with his soul, pouring his passion, kindness, and energy into everything he did. He was a sun on rainy days, brightening our spirits, and a friend when we felt all alone. Mr. Havens gave everything to his students and showed us what true dedication looks like. I can honestly say I wouldn't have made it through high school without him. He's been an inspiration, an amazing mentor, and I'm so grateful to have had him as a teacher. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything these past couple of years, and I pray for your speedy recovery.
Hello, everyone. My name is Iman Al-Katabi, and I'm a student at Henry Ford Early College. And today I want to honor one of the most amazing teachers I've ever met, Mrs. Isham. She was my kindergarten teacher, and I couldn't have asked for a better teacher to start my educational journey. Her kindness and patience left a lasting impression on me even after all these years. I still carry the lessons and love she shared with me. Thank you, Ms. Isham, for believing in myself, for believing in me before I could believe in myself. You helped shape who I am today, and I will always be grateful for that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mia Adelaide. I go to Dearborn High School, and I'm here honoring Mr. Yadley. Having Mr. Yadley as one of my teachers in high school created a lasting impression for me that no other teacher can carry. Through all the things I've went through in high school, my main source of motivation was the advice and support Mr. Yadley would give me. As a graduating senior, I hope to continue carry the words of advice Mr. Yadley has given me throughout my future years in college. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Malak Al-Saidi, and I'm a student at the Henry Ford Early College. I'm honored to speak tonight about someone who has made a huge difference in my life. It's my kindergarten, my first grade teacher, Ms. Lawson. When I first came into America from Yemen, everything felt strange and overwhelming. I didn't speak the language, I didn't know anyone, and I was adjusting to a completely different world. But then I was put into Mrs. Lawson's class. She welcomed me with kindness and patience. She didn't just teach me how to read and write, she helped me grow and learn and made me feel safe. Ms. Lawson, thank you so much for being patient, gentle, and making learning feel safe and fun. Your kindness has stayed with me, and I'll always be grateful for the love that you showed me when I needed it most.
Good evening. My name is Nora Yasri, and I'm from Fortson High School. I'd like to show my appreciation for Ms. Saad. Beginning of junior year, I was in a place I believe I'd return. I felt stuck, mentally and physically. Ms. Saad wasn't just a teacher. She became my safe space. I went to her for advice, for guidance, for those brutally honest answers I didn't want but needed. She never judged me, never sugarcoated anything, and somehow, no matter how heavy life felt, she always made me laugh. And for that, I thank her. I thank her for being the nur to my darkness and for seeing me when I was invisible to myself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shiral Ziadi, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School in DCMST. And today I'm honored to recognize my former house counselor, Ms. Ziadi, for her exceptional dedication and invaluable guidance that has helped shape the path leading me to where I am today. I'm forever thankful for everything you have done for me. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Layla Nkuni, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. I want to thank Mrs. Rumler for making my high school experience truly unforgettable. She didn't just care about our grades, she cared about us. She looked out for our mental health, reminded us that we mattered, and showed up for us every single day. She inspired us to follow our own paths and believe in ourselves. Because of you, this year wasn't just about finishing high school, it was about growing into who we're meant to be, and I truly can't thank you enough for that.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Abdullah Azan, and I'm a student from Fortson High School. And I'd like to take a moment to talk about a teacher who has truly made a difference in my life. Every morning I walk into class greeted by someone whose bright personality instantly lifts my mood. My teacher, Ms. Piantek, doesn't just teach, she inspires. Her teaching skills are amazing. She explains things in a way that just makes sense, and she always finds a way to keep us engaged and motivated. But what really sets her apart is how much she genuinely cares. You could tell she wants every student to succeed, and she creates a classroom environment where we feel supported and encouraged. I feel lucky to be in her class, and I know many of my classmates feel the same way. Thank you, Ms. Piantek.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shahad Baig from Fortson High School, and tonight I'm privileged to honor Mr. Hazza Zari Saad, my AP Pre-Calc teacher. Ms. Saad not only taught me y equals mx plus b, she taught me resilience. She gave me a true sense of purpose. She showed me the true sense of education, why it should never be taken for granted. I've taken multiple AP classes in my high school years, but I've never felt the most confident and prepared when I was in her class. Despite Ms. Saad's busy life, she gave up her weekends and her time after school just to help us prepare for the AP exam. Her classroom was always welcoming, and her true commitment to her students' success is unmatched. She's truly one of a kind, and I'm forever grateful for her. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ali Barman, and I'm from Ford High School. I'm honoring Ms. Al-Barakat because of all the things she's done for me. She helped me with my classes and my futures in college. I want to thank her for everything she's done for me these past 4 years. Thank you, Ms. Barakat.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jace Bauman Bucholo, and I'm from the Henry Ford Early College. Tonight, I'm honored to be honoring Ms. Wala Ajami. Ms. Ajami taught me that learning just doesn't end in the classroom. It continues outside of the classroom, too. She encouraged me to get involved in the community, not just to be a great person academically, but also to be a great person as an actual person. Thank you, Ms. Ajami.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amina Bazi, and I go to Dearborn High. I'm here to honor my language arts teacher, Mr. O'Day, from Michael Berry. He really made a difference for me the senior year. Even though language arts was never my favorite, I always looked forward to going to his class. He always found a way to make it engaging and connect with all of us. So I thank him for a great year.
Hello, my name is Amira Bazi. I'm from Etzel Ford. The teacher that I invited here was Ms. Jafer. Ms. Jafer was my freshman biology teacher, and she not only encouraged me to do well and all that, she also encouraged me to join Key Club where we could do community service. So she really taught me a lot in these 4 years, and I always make sure to stop by her class and still have our talks. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Batul Bazi, and I go to Dearborn High. I am so proud to recognize my AP Lang teacher, Mik Sabah. Being new to the district, she was one of the kindest, most encouraging people I've ever met. No matter how many times I doubt myself, she never gave up on me. She always pushes me to do my best and does so with so much patience. I'm very lucky to have had her as my teacher. Thank you, Mik Sabah, for believing in me.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Fatima Bazzi, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. Tonight, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation for someone who has had a profound impact on my journey, Ms. Mariam Baidoun. Describing my appreciation for Ms. Baidoun in under 30 seconds is not enough. She wasn't just a counselor, but more like a best friend and a big sister. Ms. Baidoun has been a listener, an unpaid therapist, a constant source of support, and a motivator. Ms. Baidoun never doubted my abilities, as she encouraged me to enroll in AP classes and be part of the National Honor Society. Ms. Baidoun created a space where I felt safe and never judged. Thank you, Ms. Baidoun, for showing me that home is not just a place on the map after moving from Lebanon. I love you so much, and I'm more than grateful to say that she has been a huge part of my accomplishments in high school. I ask you guys to join me with a round of applause for Ms. Baidoun.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Fatima Bazi, and I'm a part of the Henry Ford Early College Advanced Manufacturing. Today, I'd like to thank and honor Ms. Saad. I had her as my chemistry and biology teacher throughout high school, and I truly learned a lot from her classes. Even after I stopped having her as a teacher, I would always greet her, and it was great catching up. I believe she truly recognizes and cares about her students, especially those who put in effort and genuinely want to learn. So again, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Naveen Bazi and I'm a student at Dearborn High School. I'm really excited to recognize someone very special to me, my aunt, Mariam Jama. Even though she wasn't my teacher at school, she had a huge impact on my success, especially in AP Calculus. I could stop by her house anytime and she was always there with patience, encouragement, and willingness to help. Her support truly made a difference for me. I love you so much, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rayan Bazi from a senior at Dearborn High School. Tonight I am honoring Mrs. Anderson. Not so long ago, Mrs. Anderson told me she discovered a quote that she believed represented me. Those who bring sunshine to the life of others cannot keep it from themselves. Ironically enough, I think this quote perfectly represents Mrs. Anderson. During my time in high school, Mrs. Anderson, as my debate coach and teacher, uplifted me at every moment. She brought the sun to my darkest days and always listened to me with open arms. Every time I saw Miss Anderson, even if it was just walking past her in the morning for a few moments, my day instantly became brighter. As I enter this new chapter in my life, I will forever remember the kindness, understanding, and genuine appreciation Miss Anderson always made me feel. I hope she forever shines with the compassion that her heart has. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Bazzi. I go to Dearborn High School, and I'm here to honor Ms. Kadri. So coming out of pandemic and not having motivation or consistency was my main struggle entering high school, especially with math. And Ms. Kadri was always there to remind me from completing homework to studying. And although I never enjoyed it, her never quitting on me, and Ms. Kadri saw me more as a student, kind of like her own child. And it helped shape me into the person I am today, growing not just academically, but personally. And I'll always keep that for the rest of my life. Thank you, Ms. Kadri.
Hi everyone, my name is Zainab Bazi and I'm from Dearborn High School. I've been really lucky to have some pretty amazing teachers across my time in Dearborn Public Schools. These are teachers that have made their classroom into a really safe space and treated their students with respect and kindness no matter how young they are. I've had teachers that I've laughed with and teachers that I've cried to, but there's only one teacher that has all of these things in common. Mrs. Abudib is a symbol of everything that is good in Dearborn Public Schools. She's representative of Dearborn's community. She single-handedly brought the Arabic language department to Dearborn High School. Every day, she balances her family, her classes, advising the Arabic club, and creating beautifully coordinated outfits. She's a teacher my parents know by name because of how many times I've mentioned her. Above all, she is my friend, and very rightfully, by my nomination, the 2025 Alberta Muirhead Teacher of the Year, though to me, she is and will always be the teacher of my heart. Thank you, Ms. Aboudi.
Hello, everyone. My name is Seth Ben Haj Ali, and I am from Henry Ford Early College. Today, I'll be honoring Mr. Riley. Mr. Riley is a teacher who has had a great impact on me. He not only taught me Algebra 2, but also supported me during difficult times. His classroom was always an uplifting and positive environment, and it was a joy to participate in his lessons. Mr. Riley is one of the most kind-hearted and well-educated teachers I've had the privilege to learn from. He's an incredibly hard worker, not only in teaching math, but ensuring that I truly understand the material. I will forever miss the opportunity to attend his office hours. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mohammed Beydoun on behalf of Dearborn High School, and I am extremely happy to honor and commemorate Mrs. Fawaz tonight. The work she has done as a guidance counselor is nothing short of remarkable. She has always been there as a shoulder for me to lean on, both at my highest and at my lowest points. She has never given up on me and taught me to never give up on myself. The work she has done for me and students like me is outstanding. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be standing before you guys here tonight. So thank you so much, Mrs. Fawaz. And also a special shout out and thank you to my mother, Carmen Beydoun. If it weren't for your guys' support these past 4 years, I wouldn't have had the successes I've had throughout high school. Thank you.
Hello, I am Ann Betker. I am honoring Mr. Maynard. I would like to thank Mr. Maynard for being an amazing AP US history teacher and for proving that friendships do in fact transcend age, but for most of all, for seemingly always making pop culture references that I never understand.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm from Dearborn High. I nominated Rajat Shaheen, my mom, as my most inspirational teacher because her influence on my life goes far beyond the walls of a classroom. Although I was never officially her student, I've had the privilege of learning from her every single day of my life. I've seen the way she patiently uplifts others, how she handles challenges with grace, and how deeply she cares, not just about what she teaches, but about who she's teaching. At home, she's been my greatest example of resilience and kindness. She taught me how to be compassionate in a world that doesn't always make it easy. She's the best teacher I could have asked for, and I'll carry her lessons with me for the rest of my life.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Donna Shamas. I'm from Dearborn High School, and I am recognizing Mr. Brown tonight. I would first like to thank Mr. Brown for being my cross-country coach throughout high school and recognize him as my reason for laughing in his chemistry class every single day. I will never forget the time I got lost running to Ford Field and you running everywhere to look for me. I am truly going to miss you and your infinite hippo collection, and will remember to never be rude, crude, or socially unacceptable. Thank you for everything, Mr. Brown.
My name is Ali Shami, and tonight I've chosen to recognize my AP Language and AP Literature teacher, Ms. Shami. Despite what you may be thinking, no, we are not related, but after teaching my 2 older siblings and I every year since 2021, she may as well be. She's become like family because of all the help and kindness she has shown us and many other students inside and outside of the classroom, whether it was classwork, preparing for college, or personally. Thank you, Ms. Shami.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rayan Shami, and I go to Dearborn High School. The teacher I chose to invite was my AP Psychology teacher, Ms. Crowell. Ms. Crowell always made class fun and enjoying to go to. She kept things interesting, always had a lot of energy. She is a good example of what a good teacher looks like, and I would like to thank her.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah Shami from Fortson High School, and I chose to honor my geometry teacher, Mrs. Farhat. Her class was never just about math. It was a space where we could sit and have real, meaningful conversations. She reminded us to stay humble, be kind, and never forget where we come from. She helped us see that our education is a privilege and that we should never take it for granted. Through her words and her actions, she showed us what it means to care for our community, for those going through tough times, and for each other. She didn't just prepare us for tests, she prepared us for life, and those are lessons I'll carry with me forever. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tia Sharafadine, and for tonight I've decided to honor someone very important to me, Coach Dave Arnold. I met Coach Arnold my freshman year of high school, and in the past 4 years, he's helped guide me through so many challenges, and he's never failed to make an impact on my life. I really am beyond grateful to have had such an amazing role model in my life, and appreciate every moment I've had with him.
I didn't know there was gifts involved.
Hello everyone, my name is Yasmina Shaito and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. I would like to express my gratitude to Ms. Abudib, my Arabic teacher. With her encouragement and support, I've been able to grow in my understanding of the Arabic language. I'm truly grateful for her belief in me over the past 2 years. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Zahra Shahade. I'm from Fortson High School, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity to honor my National Honor Society advisor, Miss Maryam Beydoun. If there's one thing to know about Miss Maryam Beydoun, it's that she's always there for you whenever you need it. Her office is never empty because people are drawn to her warmth, her honesty, and her ability to balance between being a friend and being a mentor. I know her unwavering positivity will continue to inspire. Thank you, Ms. Beydoun, for everything you've done for me, and I can't wait to see you fulfill your future endeavor of becoming a principal one day.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jenna Shore, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. I feel incredibly honored to be up here tonight recognizing my math teacher of the last 2 years, Mr. K. Not only does Mr. K create a fun atmosphere in class by making us laugh at his jokes while learning tough things such as AP Calc, he also goes above and beyond solely for the sake of his students. From staying until 6 p.m. and over just to help us review for the AP exam, to nominating me for a scholarship and cheering me on when getting accepted into my dream school, Mr. K is a teacher whose lessons I will never forget, especially not the honey bombs. Now, I've had amazing teachers who know how to make learning fun, teachers who know how to make something seem so complicated be so simple, and teachers who have taken a personal interest in me. But Mr. K is a teacher who does all of those things and more. Thank you so much for all that you do, Mr. K. Thank you for believing in me and in all of your students. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Stefano Chavalia, and it is my honor to recognize Mr. Brian McCloskey, the Dearborn High School instrumental and vocal director. Mr. McCloskey has spent so much hard work over the last 4 years making the ensembles the best they can be, especially this year as it was his first year doing the choir at all, and he did a wonderful job as always. He is always putting so much hard work, making them the best they can be, and he's always been there for me and my academic success as well as my personal success. He attended my Eagle Scout ceremony at the end of my sophomore year. Needless to say, he's a wonderful teacher, and I'm very happy to recognize him. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carter Coy Kendall. I go to Dearborn High School, and I also go to the DSMST program, which I wanted to honor my math and physics teacher, Mr. Singley. Now, every day he put a quote on the board, and it was, "The rest of the time is yours, use it wisely." And that stuck with me because it made me grow as an adult and figure out that what to do with my time is really wisely, and what to do and how to motivate myself. He's been coming to my shows since I begged and invited him, and He has been pushing me to be better and grow my love for physics and math, so I am grateful for his motivation and dedication to help his students.
Hello everyone, my name is Najla Dona. I'm a senior at DHS, and tonight I chose to honor my French teacher, Ms. Shama. For 4 years, Ms. Shama has assisted me on my journey in learning French. Her passion for the subject and patience while teaching will always encourage me to learn more from her. I'll always be grateful for my time in her class. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ghana Dabaja, and I'm a student at Fortson High School. It is my true honor to recognize Mr. Sharbetz, my 11th grade AP Lang teacher. Though it was his first time teaching an AP class, he made his classroom a place where we felt comfortable, respected, and seen, and he made sure to lead with kindness every single day. Even this year, on days when I've often felt overwhelmed or unsure of myself, his encouragement has meant more to me than he probably knows. I was lucky enough to be in his one AP class that year, and even luckier to have had a teacher like him. Thank you.
I'm gonna wait for her to get here. Hello, esteemed students, staff members, and guests. My name is Jannah Dakhlallah, and I am a graduating senior at Dearborn High School. This evening, I am honoring a mentor, motivator, and above all, a friend. Dr. Sweden serves as the student empowerment facilitator for our district, dedicating her hard work and efforts to helping student leaders across the Dearborn schools lead meaningful initiatives day in and day out. Providing unwavering love and support to the students she works with, Dr. Sweden has enabled a wave of positivity, happiness, and student leadership, even driving students to events hours away just so that they could participate in something bigger. Thank you, Dr. Sweden, for all that you have done to put our community students first.
Good evening. My name is Celine Darwish, and I attend Dearborn High School. As a teacher of my first advanced science class, Mr. Jenks allowed me to feel comfortable, confident, and compelled to pursue even more complex science courses and to continue to pursue a career in medicine. His class didn't just teach me science, it helped me believe that I belonged in it. Overall, his encouragement is highly appreciated and valued. Thank you, Mr. Jenks, and thank you all.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dina Darwish, and I go to Dearborn High School. Today, I'd like to thank all of my teachers, especially Mr. Myers-Coe. His dedication to his students is undeniable. By offering his knowledge, time, and kindness to his students, he quickly became one of my favorite teachers. His students felt comfortable asking him questions at any time of the day or shooting him emails at any time of the night. It's educators like him that allow students such as myself to develop a genuine passion for their schoolwork. So thank you, Mr. Myers-Coe, for changing my mind about chemistry and making my last year at Dearborn High as memorable as it can be.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Caitlin Amaggio, and I am from Dearborn High School. Tonight, I'm honored to recognize Ms. Jaber, my 9th grade biology teacher. Ms. Jaber's influence profoundly shaped my academic and personal journey. Entering high school was daunting, but her class provided a supportive environment that eased my transition. The things Ms. Jaber has done for me cannot be described in under 30 seconds. Initially, I had a little interest in biology. However, she sparked a passion that led me to want to pursue it in college and follow in her footsteps. I'm eternally grateful for her guidance and inspiration. Thank you, Ms. Jaber.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Noordur Gamadam from Fortson High School. I am here today to thank someone who has truly changed my high school experience, Ms. Noura. From giving me the opportunity to lead as the president of the Interact Club to arranging a last-minute homecoming outfit when I was ready to give up. You have You have always believed in me and supported me through every step, whether it was designing me a shirt before my Princeton trip or just being there when I needed someone. Thank you for being more than a teacher, for being a mentor, a coach, and a constant source of support.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Zainab Idris, and I attend Edsel Ford High School. I would like to honor my counselor, Ms. Albarakat. Ms. Albarakat has been a powerful source in my life. Her kindness, patience, and encouragement has helped me grow not only academically, but personally. She has opened my eyes and allowed me to see a version of myself that I never knew I could be. I am so grateful for everything she has done for me, and I know she'll be a great influence to the next generation of students. Thank you so much for being the best counselor ever, Ms. Albarakat.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marama Saghir, and I'm from Edsel Ford High School. Tonight, I have the privilege of honoring my honors ELA teacher, Ms. Sullivan. Ms. Sullivan has taught me the beauty of reading and writing through expression that goes beyond words. She has allowed me to find my voice through the timeless art of writing, an art that is more than just pens, papers, sleepless essays, and book talks from her class. She believed in me when I struggled to believe in myself, and I hope to someday be as hardworking as passionate as her.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adam El-Amin, and I attend Fordson High School, and I'm here tonight to honor Miss Shami. Both inside and outside of the classroom, Miss Shami has let droplets from her vast pool of wisdom drip into the minds of her students. Not only have I improved my skills as a writer, I've learned through my many conversations with her what it means to work on your own faults, and with her guidance, I have grown into the person into both the person and the student that I strive to be. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Zachariah Elaine, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. Tonight, I'm honoring my cooking teacher and my debate coach, Mrs. Anderson. For someone who is very adamant that she's a cooking teacher and not a home ec teacher, she does an absolutely amazing job at making everyone feel at home. Whether it's opening doors for people to eat lunch in her classroom, letting me stay in her office during my free period, or even just letting me connect to the aux on our debate trips, not once have I ever felt neglected around her. There was a time where I was very confused why Ms. Anderson didn't have any children, since I know she'd be an absolutely amazing mother. However, getting to know her made me realize she does have children. She views all of her students as children, treating them with the utmost love and care. I'm just blessed to have the honor of saying I'm one of her favorite children. I am beyond thankful for the skills and lessons she has taught me. Thank you, Ms. Anderson.
Good evening. My name is Sana Aldor, and I'm a senior at Fordson High School. Tonight, I have the honor of introducing you guys to Ms. Assad. Our relationship started from scratch and then quickly escalated in seconds when we found common ground through my mother. The rest was history. From all the math units we learned, the greatest lesson that she has taught me was the product of your education is the sum of your efforts divided by distractions and occasionally multiplied by a cup of tea. Ms. Assad embodies someone who perseveres through hardship to achieve accomplishments, and I hope one day I can grow into a person she can look back upon and be proud of. So thank you for being someone who has given me strength to push forward.
Hi, everyone. My name is Omar Aladdin, and I am a senior at Edsel Ford High School. Tonight, I'm here to honor Mr. McCaig, my government teacher. Mr. McCaig wasn't just the type of comedic teacher you'd wish you had. He was also the one who treated you as an equal and nothing less. He taught me respect and how to carry myself with confidence. Thank you, Mr. McCaig, for making me say I had a favorite year during high school.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bisan Al-Zain, and I attend Dearborn High School. Today, I'm honoring my AP Gov teacher, Ms. Saleh. As a proud STEM girl, I can confidently say that taking Ms. Salah's class was the best decision I ever made. She always encouraged me to think critically and explore the things that I've been skeptical about. Fast forward to my senior year, and you'll always find me in her class every day during my free hours, simply because she's a joy to be around, and our daily conversations could go on for hours if it wasn't for that 2:45 bell. Many students can say that they can count on their teachers, but what's most special to me is that me and Ms. Salah have counted on each other at times. Her presence in my life makes me a better person in every way possible, and I couldn't be more grateful for her. To the teacher who became my school mom and my best friend, thank you for everything.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ayman Fakouri. Today, I'm here honoring my AP Gov teacher, Ms. Salah Hernandez. But let's not forget all the other staff we have here with us because they're all great. They're all here for a reason. It's no coincidence that Ms. Salah has been up here multiple times. She's just a remarkable teacher. She has taught me so much in a class that I thought I would never use outside of school. And she has dealt with all my shortcomings. But it wasn't just me, because she would do it for any of her students in her classroom. She cares more for the students than many other teachers I've had in the past. So it wasn't a hard decision to choose her to honor tonight. Thank you, Ms. Salah, for all that you do.
Hello, my name is Raneem Faraj, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. Tonight, I will be honoring my Spanish teacher. Senora Kearney has taught me Spanish for 3 years and was the reason I pursued the seal of biliteracy and made the decision to take AP Spanish. She has been a consistent grounding force in my life. Some teachers teach a subject, the extraordinary ones teach you how to live. Senora Kearney was a constant, joyful presence who reminded me that kindness and passion can be revolutionary. I can vouch for that because she changed my outlook on life. Her unshakable positivity reminded me that attitude is just as important as intellect. And because of her, my high school experience wasn't just bearable, it was beautiful. I truly thank you, Senora. I'm sad to go because I won't be seeing you as often, but that means I will carry the language you taught me as well as the positivity you instilled in me for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Nadine Fayyad, and I am a student at Dearborn High School in DCMST. Tonight, it is my honor to recognize someone who has been so instrumental in my high school experience. Mrs. Knaffer has been someone I could count on for support, guidance, and encouragement over the years. Whether I needed help in algebra or simply someone to vent to about all the things 17 comes with, she was always there with patience, wisdom, and kindness. Thank you, Mrs. Knaffer, for being a powerful and positive influence in my journey.
I'll wait for her. Hello, my name is Alex Fradkin, and I'm a student at Dearborn High School. Today I'm honoring Mrs. Hickson because I really enjoyed her, who is my fourth grade teacher. I really enjoyed her class, and I would consider fourth grade to be one of my most enjoyable years of school.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ali Fly, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. I would like to appreciate and honor Ms. Saad. Although I was never on her official roster, she always treated me as her own student. She was always there for me whenever I needed help with any homework, and she always pushed me during my hard classes to do my best. Not only was she there for me to help me with homework, but I could always talk to her whenever I needed anything or had any problems. She was always there to listen to me, and not only was she a teacher, but to me, she was like a mother. I also want to take a moment to honor and recognize my father, Isam Afsa'i. He was always there for me. He was my backbone, and he raised me and pushed me to be the person I am today. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Salah Jafar, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. I'm here today to honor the legend of social studies, Mr. Alexander Acton. Mr. Acton didn't teach me only history, he guided me to the future. He is a perfect example of what a teacher should be. He's not just someone who delivers lessons. He's a person that his students look up to, respect, and remember. Mr. Acton was more than a teacher. He was a mentor, role model, and a source of support. I truly admire him, not just for what he knew, but for how he treated us. He inspired us to believe in ourselves, even when we doubted our potential. He never made us feel like just students in a classroom. He treated us like individuals, friends, and he created an environment where learning felt personal, meaningful, and empowering. Mr. Acton was always there to help, whether it was navigating college applications, reviewing scholarships, essays, or simply offering advice when life felt overwhelming. He made every student, no matter their background, feel seen, understood, and welcomed. One of the most thoughtful things he did was creating personalized videos, birthday videos for each of his students. It might sound like a small thing to do, but it meant everything to us. This shows that he cared and he paid attention and he wanted everyone to feel valued and celebrated. This kind of care builds more than a classroom success, it builds community. I also wanted to honor my parents, Sabri Saeed, and my mom for always standing by me. And I want to thank you because I'm here today because of your support. Again, Mr. Acton. Your support won't just be part of my history, it will stay with me as I move forward. You helped me shape who I am and who I want to become. Thank you again. Sorry, guys.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Hashim, and today I'm here to honor my aunt, Ms. Zaina Jabril, who is also the principal of Dearborn High School. She has taught me a lot of lessons throughout my life, one of the more important ones being resilience, staying strong even when the tough gets going. So for that, I say Jazakallah khairan ya khalti, for everything you have done over the last 17 years of my life. I also want to give a special shout out to my mom. I love you very much, even though I don't say it enough. And to my cousin, Mr. Harun O'Day, who is truly an underrated mentor to me. Thank you all.
Hello, my name is Fatima Hadi and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School, here to honor my AP United States History and my AP Human Geography teacher, Mr. Maynard. Mr. Maynard, in my eyes, you come first place in everything, every single time. You're always the first to listen, the first to grow from feedback, and the first to offer a kind word or a steady hand when it's needed most. You've created a space where I felt truly seen and heard, as well as challenged to be the best version of myself, and that's a gift I'll never forget. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. My name is Fatima Haidara. I'm here to honor my amazing teacher, Dr. Qasim. Dr. Qasim is the kind of teacher who makes learning feel more than just a subject, it becomes an experience. She teaches us to think, ask questions, and see the real meaning behind what we learn. As the famous Palestinian poet Mahmoud Darwish once said, teach me an exquisite word, how do I address you if I meet you? Some people believe she has a deep impact that no words feel enough, but I have to choose one word, it would be thank you. Thank you for being more than just a teacher or an example of what true education means. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Charlotte Hammond, representing Etzel Ford tonight. I've invited Mr. Garber, my 11th grade science teacher. I've invited him today not only because he is an incredible teacher, but because he is an inspiration and role model to me. Mr. Garber is someone who is passionate about what he is teaching and always willing to lend a helping hand. No matter what's going on, he would always be a listening ear, offer advice, share random facts, and most impressively, put up with the endless jokes from me and my friends. I am so beyond grateful to have had you as a teacher, Mr. Garber. Thank you for everything.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm Jana Hamoud and I'm a student from Ford High School. It's an honor to stand here today and recognize someone who has had a meaningful impact on my educational journey. My teacher, Ms. Saeed. Ms. Saeed has gone above and beyond to encourage, support, and challenge her students. I've learned so much from her, not just academically, but also about resilience, kindness, and believing in myself. Thank you, Ms. Saeed, for all your efforts, for giving up on your students, and for truly making a difference. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Manar Hamoud. As I wrap up my senior year at Dearborn High School, I'd like to highlight the person who's greatly impacted my education the most. She's kind, compassionate, and cares truly about the language of Spanish. I've now learned a new language and received the seal of biliteracy, thanks to Senora Herencia. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Nadine Hamoud, a 13th year student at the Henry Ford Early College. The teacher I nominated tonight is Ms. Haddad, who taught me biology and health, but she had taught me far more than that. Ms. Haddad inspired students to focus on their personal growth and learning rather than just memorizing a curriculum, to find passion in our studies beyond just a grade, to always inquire and ask questions about the world around us. She consistently stood and guided us for years, even amidst the chaos of COVID. I cannot thank her enough. It is because of her effort and her dedication that I and many other students have continued on a journey full of science, even when there are several hardships along the way. Thank you, Ms. Haddad, for always teaching us to never give up and keep chasing our dreams. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jenna Harajli from Dearborn High School, and tonight I chose to honor my AP biology teacher, Mr. Jinks. I chose Mr. Jinks because of his genuine drive for teaching, which really helped me understand the AP Bio courseware. He was also one of the reasons I was able to succeed in the class and on the AP exam, which is something that I would doubt myself in a lot. AP Biology and Mr. Jinks helped me discover my passion for biology, which is what I now plan to major in. Without his impact and drive for success that he had towards all of his students, I wouldn't have been able to find out that I actually really enjoy the subject, something of which I used to have no interest in. On another note, he showed me where hard work and dedication gets you and helped me be successful in a course that I thought wasn't right for me. Thank you for fueling my interests and helping me expand my horizons farther than I thought I could have.
Hi, my name is Mustafa Harajli. I go to Fortson High School and I'm here to honor Ms. Shami. Ms. Shami's been my English teacher for 2 years now, and hopefully she'll be my sister's teacher as well. Ms. Shami is the person that you can go to for anything. She's always willing to lend a helping hand and go out of her way for her students. Thank you, Ms. Shami, for all you have done and all you will continue to do.
Hello, my name is Rewa Harb, and I am also honoring Shami from Fortson High School. Ms. Shami's class is a class that I've always enjoyed and looked forward to because I always knew that it was going to be engaging no matter what we were doing. Her dedication to her students inside and out of the classroom is deeply appreciated. I honor you because you have supported me throughout all of my endeavors and never failed to extend a helping hand. Thank you for being everything the word teacher could entail.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yusuf Hadhara. I'm from the Henry Ford Early College Advanced Manufacturing Program, and tonight I'd like to honor Ms. Saad. She made chemistry and biology not just understandable, but actually enjoyable. She always pushed us to do our best and truly cared about her students. Thank you, Ms. Saad.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mohsen Harhara from the Henry Ford Early College. I want to recognize someone who truly impacted me, Ms. Saad. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, pushed me to do my best, and created a focused, structured classroom that helped me grow. Because of her, I've grown not just as a student, but as a person. Thank you, Ms. Saad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Celine Hijazi, and I'm from Dearborn High School. And I'm honored to be here tonight and to honor a very special teacher, Ms. Saleh. I've grown not just in knowledge, but as a person, and it's because of her. And with her kindness and constant motivation, she's helped me believe in myself and gave me the confidence to keep pushing forward. Our lively conversations and funny jokes she's always made has made school feel more like a home than a classroom, and I'm never gonna forget the impact that she's made in my life. Thank you for being not just my teacher, but a mentor, a role model, and an inspiration for me and others included. And a very special thank you to my parents for their endless love and support. I love you guys both so much. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Saad Hijazi, and I'm a proud student of Edsel Ford High School in DCMSD. I'm honored to have the opportunity to honor my math teacher, Ms. Yaldo, who has been incredibly supportive throughout the process of applying to college and scholarships. With her guidance, I was able to not only navigate it confidently, but I was also able to win a few scholarships, which are going to be very helpful for my future. I'm truly grateful for her time, dedication, and belief in me. Thank you, Ms. Yaldo.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Hijazi, and I'm a student at Fortson High School. Today, I'm recognizing Mr. Ruth, who was my junior year AP Lang teacher, who left an undeniable mark on my academic journey. His classroom was more than a place of learning. It was a comfortable space for curiosity and challenge. Through his passion for literature and his insightful feedback, he successfully cultivated both my voice and my confidence, pushing me to be the best version of myself. Thank you for your unwavering support of source of support of wisdom, support, and encouragement through it all. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lamar Habballah from Edsel Ford High School. Throughout this year, I have had the chance to have a lot of wonderful teachers, but especially tonight, I want to recognize and honor Ms. Wackles. If someone had told me a while ago that I would rediscover my passion for science again, I would have thought that they were lying. But Ms. Wackles have made that possible by creating a welcoming and safe environment. And for that, I'm incredibly thankful. Thank you, Ms. Wackles.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adam Ibrahim. I'm a graduating senior from Dearborn High School, and I'm here to honor Mr. Holt. From 9th to 11th grade, he has been way more than just a teacher. He has been a guide, a motivator, and someone who has truly believed in me. His patience, his passion, and the way he made learning feel real left a mark on me that I'll carry forever. Mr. Holt, thank you for everything you have done for me, from teaching us equations to teaching us life lessons. I appreciate you more than words can say. Thank you.
My name is Hassan Idris from Fortson High School in DCMST, and I have the privilege of being here honoring Ms. Shami. Ms. Shami has been my AP English teacher for 2 years now, and she's impacted me more than most people in my life. She's pushed me and motivated me to be the best student, no, best person I could ever possibly be, and believed in me in and out of the classroom. She has been a role model in my life, not just intellectually, but socially and emotionally as well. I wish the amount I appreciate her and everything she's done for me could be put into words, but it simply can't. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Wilson Eyang, and I have the honor of recognizing someone who has made a quiet but powerful impact, Ms. Galdes, the advisor for our Active Minds Club at Dearborn High School. Ms. Galdes has been more than just a club advisor. She's been a steady supporter. Thank you, Ms. Galdes, for reminding us to take care of our minds is just as important as everything else we do here. And I also want to take this moment to thank Mr. Schmidt. Even though you were not my first choice, you still mean a lot to me. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Zainab Raisa, and I'm graduating from Fortson High School. Tonight, I chose to honor Ms. Saad, who has encouraged me to become not just a better student, but a better person. She supported and guided me through both my successes and failures over the past 2 years. Whether it was her words of wisdom or her simple acts of kindness, she kept her door open as someone I could talk to, trust, and rely on. Her patience and belief in me have pushed me to grow into the best version of myself, leaving me with the most positive and heartful end to my high school experience. To someone who became like a second mother to me, thank you for being one of my greatest memories at Fortson.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Hadi Jafer, and I'm a student at Fortson High School. I'd like to take a moment to recognize my counselor, Ms. Kostovsky. I probably walked into her office more times than I could count, asking questions, stressing about schedules, or just needing advice. And somehow, she always welcomed me with patience, support, and a plan. She never gave up on me, even when I might have been a little too persistent. Her guidance has meant more than I could put in words, and I genuinely wouldn't be the student or person I am today without her. Thank you for everything you've done for me, Ms. Kostovsky.
Hello everyone. My name is Malik Chirallah, and I'm a student at Dearborn High School. Today, I am honoring the first teacher I encountered at STEM Middle School, Ms. Bissonette. I want to thank Ms. Bissonette for always caring for the students and prioritizing learning even throughout our online learning. Thank you, Ms. Bissonette.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mariam Jarrison. I'm from Edsel Ford High School. I have the privilege of honoring Mr. Havens today. Although I never had Mr. Havens as my teacher, he has become one of the most influential people in my life. I just wanted to say thank you for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Sometimes you need that ounce of confidence to push you out of your boundaries. That is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ahmed Jamul, and I'm attending Edsel Ford High School. Tonight, I nominated my language arts teacher, Mr. Mark Havens. Mr. Havens has a deep passion for teaching, and he made sure that every lesson stuck with you. Throughout my year with him, he has supported, advocated, and encouraged me to further push my limits. Tonight, I just wanted to say thank you, Mr. Havens.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Jumana Kamaluddin, and I currently attend Dearborn High School. The first time I realized a teacher loved me as their own was when Ms. Jaber bawled her eyes out to my mom during parent-teacher conferences. She had asked my mother for the recipe she used to raise me, in the hopes that her daughters would turn out the same. But in my opinion, Mrs. Jaber's kids are already set for life. To have a mother as amazing as her, there's no doubt that her daughters and son will turn out to be twice as amazing as I am. No amount of preparation can allow you to grasp the level of love and kindness she implemented in her classroom every day. Dearborn High was always so lucky to have you, and so am I. I love you, Mrs. Jaber.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. My name is Zainab Qasim, and I'm from Edsel Ford High School. I'm here to honor Mrs. Ali. You've been more than just a teacher. From middle school to high school, you've been a steady support, not just for me, but for my siblings too. I still remember how you stood by me during 6th grade, a time when I really needed it. You guided us, believed in us, and treated us like family. Your kindness during those moments meant more than what words can ever express. Thank you, Ms. Ali, for everything.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yasmin Cake. I'm a graduating senior both at DCMST and Dearborn High this year. Tonight, I will be honoring my math teacher from both my freshman and junior year, Miss Yaldu. Miss Yaldu, you watched me start high school as a clueless freshman that was trying to navigate the rigorous curriculum at DCMST, and then you watched me transform into a student and as a person in my junior year. Although you may not have known it, your positive attitude in our brief conversations every day would always brighten my darkest school days, and the extra effort and time you put in to help me better understand your class meant the world to me. I know I will carry what I learned from you throughout the rest of my academic journey. Thank you, Ms. Yaldu, and thank you to my parents in the audience, my lifelong teachers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Zahira Khalil, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. I want to thank all the educators here, my parents and my brother, for making me who I am today. And as my educator, I chose my third grade teacher, Ms. Murhi. Ms. Murhi has had a lasting impact on my life, not only academically, but also personally. From the very beginning, she believed in me. She has supported me throughout the years, through my business, and shaped me who I am today. Her belief in my potential began just as I was 8 years old, a third grader learning to multiply in her classroom. And she has always supported me, even to this day, as I'm heading off to college. It's hard to put into words how grateful I am for everything she has done for me. Thank you for being my biggest supporter and my mentor. I hope to be one day to others what you have been to me, to your kids, Laila, Mikey, and Mariam. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everything.
Hello, my name is Asil Kanafar, and I'm from Fortson High School. Today, I'm truly honored to invite and recognize someone who has made a lasting impact on my life, my teacher, Mr. K. For the past 2 years, Mr. K has not only been an educator, but also a mentor and a source of inspiration. He has consistently encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone and believe in my own potential. Thanks to his guidance, I found the courage to enroll in one of the most challenging courses offered and taught by him. Mr. K, thank you for always pushing me to aim higher and believing in myself, even when I doubted myself. Your dedication and passion have made all the difference. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hara Kanafer and I'm from Fortson High School. I'm proud to honor Mrs. Alouche tonight. She supported me throughout my high school years. She was always with me, she believed in me and pushed me to do my best. And she was always here when I needed help. She made a big difference in my life and I'll always be grateful for her. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Isra Khanafir and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. When given the opportunity to recognize a teacher who has made an impact on my education, Mrs. Connors, my 10th grade U.S. history teacher, immediately came to mind. Mrs. Connors created an inclusive and nurturing classroom environment where every student felt valued and supported. She has a special way of acknowledging each student's individuality, making us feel recognized not just as students, but as people. Her mentorship and guidance has been invaluable, and she consistently offers me thoughtful advice when needed, no matter what it is about. Thank you, Mrs. Connors, for your constant support and in believing in me. I will always remember and treasure the genuine kindness you gave me and the lessons I learned in your class.
Good evening, guys. My name is Muhammad Kashesh, and I'm from Fortson High School, and I'm nominating Ms. Shami. Shakespeare once wrote in Twelfth Night, I can no other answer make but thanks, and ever thanks. And truly, there's no better way to begin this than with gratitude. It's not often that someone changes your life simply by showing up consistently, quietly, and wholeheartedly. You didn't just walk us through novels and sonnets. You showed me how words can heal, how stories can guide, and how learning can become a lifeline. You were the calm that came before and after the storm that ravaged my life. You took on a role that you never asked for, that exceeded far beyond the classroom. Even while navigating profound personal loss, you remained persistent, compassionate, and unwavering in your support. Your strength during these moments taught me more about resilience and selflessness than any textbook ever could. There's one thing you said to me that I'll never forget. I wish I had a son so I could raise him to be just like you. I'm not sure how much I carried out the son's responsibilities, but you for certain carried out the role of a mother. I carry that with me every day. It's the kind of love and belief that stays with a person forever. Thank you for being my guide, my anchor, and the single person I want to make the most proud. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Trevor Klaczynski, and I'm from Dearborn High School.
and I am here tonight to recognize my amazing 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Dirth from Howard Elementary. Mrs. Dirth truly made learning fun and engaging, and I appreciate her time in the classroom. And I also especially loved her creative projects where we made slideshows about whatever we were interested in, and it was truly awesome, and I just am grateful for having her as a teacher. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Julian Lansing, and I'm graduating from Dearborn High School. Today I would like to honor Mr. Bailey. Mr. Bailey is an amazing teacher who encouraged me and was a true inspiration in my life, teaching me things from robotics all the way to chess. Thank you, Mr. Bailey, for everything you do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Layla Lawera, and I'm graduating from Dearborn High School. And tonight I want to take a moment to honor my band director, Mr. Brian McCloskey, who has truly made a difference in my high school experience. Your constant support, dedication, and passion, whether it was late nights on the lower field perfecting our marching band show or making sure you were at every Dearborn Youth Symphony concert, never went unnoticed. Your class was always the one I looked forward to most. You always made us laugh, especially with your passion for blueberries, but also knew when it was time to lock in. Thank you for everything.
Hello, my name is Emily McGinnity from Dearborn High School, and tonight I'd like to acknowledge my role model and teacher, Mick Sabah. From always going over Virginia Woolf with me and reviewing countless essays, you've always been my #1 supporter and never limited my creativity. Thank you for always giving me the extra push necessary to be my best self. Without your recommendation, I wouldn't have been able to study in Chicago last summer and gain valuable experience as a writer. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Maya Majid, and I'm from Dearborn High School, and today I have the honor of honoring such a wonderful individual, my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Wolski. Throughout my life, I've always struggled with feeling like I was less than everyone around me, both academically and emotionally. However, having such an influential person to guide me and encourage me throughout those times allowed for such a deeply cherished bond between Mrs. Wolski and I. She has always had the ability to make her classroom feel more like a safe space for me, as well as a place to live life to the fullest almost every single day I had her. Outside of the classroom, I had someone to look up to and support me in moments of gratitude and pride for as long as I have been honored to know her. Mrs. Wolski is someone who has stood out to me all these years of school, and not only as a teacher, but as a mentor, and has had an immense impact on my life beyond words can describe. I don't know what I did to deserve someone so kind and genuine to support me throughout my childhood and adolescent years, as well as going off to college soon, but it has been very bittersweet. Thank you for everything among all these years, Mrs. Wolski. I am forever appreciative for being put in your class that year and having someone as delightful and strong as you by my side. And thank you to my parents as well in the audience.
Hello, everyone. My name is Malik Mackey. I am a graduating senior from Dearborn High School, and I will be nominating my junior year AP Lang teacher, Mick Sabah. Mick Sabah has always been there for me, whether it's in the classroom, outside the classroom, or 2 days before college applications are due reading my essays. But beyond that, she has taught me a lesson that will stick with me throughout the rest of my life. It is not about the destination, but the lessons you learn along the way, because that's what builds your character. Thank you a million times, Mick Sabah, and all the teachers behind me, that have been a part of my high school journey. I love you all.
Hello, everyone. I'm Maya Mackey, and I go to Dearborn High. Today, I'll be honoring my favorite teacher, Mrs. Sala, who I was lucky enough to have as my AP Government teacher junior year. She truly has made my high school experience like no other with her ongoing support and dedication to bettering her students' lives every day. So I'd like to give a very special thank you to Mrs. Sala and to my mom and dad for supporting me through it all.
Good evening. My name is Ryan Mackey, and I'm a student at Dearborn High School. I want to take a moment to honor Mr. Jings, my AP biology teacher, who despite having to overcome the hardship of stepping in halfway through a semester, taught biology in a fun and interesting way, whilst also providing extra help whenever needed. His unique style of teaching sparked a passion in me, ultimately inspiring me to major in biology. I hope I can be half the man he is, and thank you for everything.
Hi everyone, my name is Olivia Macklett and I attend Edsel Ford High School. Tonight I'm proud to recognize my 6th grade science teacher, Mrs. Savage. First, I just want to say that I'm so grateful to have her here tonight and to have had her as a teacher. Mrs. Savage's classroom was always such a warm and welcoming community, and that was what made me look forward to going to class at the end of every day. Not only has she impacted her classroom, but she's also provided so many opportunities for students outside the classroom, like starting fun new clubs and working on the garden at O.L. Smith. My favorite memory was definitely painting the mural with you for the O.L. Smith garden. Thank you for being one of my greatest mentors.
Hi, I am Margaret Malone from Edsel Ford High School, and the teacher I want to recognize tonight is Miss Alabacoff. She was my 3rd grade teacher at Duval, and she has taught me and both of my sisters throughout the years. I've always looked up to her as a role model, and she always had a special way of making learning fun, and I always remember coming home from school and telling my parents what we did in that day in class. Thank you for being an amazing leader in my life and making such a strong impact in my life. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Ali Mamlouk. I'm a current senior at Dearborn High and DCMST. The teacher that I would like to nominate is Mr. Barnett. He's someone who not only shared knowledge, but curiosity, confidence, and passion. And now, through taking anatomy and physiology and biology through Mr. Barnett, I now have a clear path of my future and what the medical field has to hold for me. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Isabella Marcoux, and I'm from Edsel Ford High School. Today I'm going to be honoring my volleyball coach, Marissa Sove. From very early on in my high school career, Marissa taught me what it truly means to be a tough, hardworking, and resilient person, both on and off the court. I am forever grateful for the leadership that Marissa has instilled in me, because those moments have and will continue to guide me into my new beginnings past high school. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Mohammed Matar. I am a current senior at Dearborn High School, and I have the honor to nominate Mr. Marisco on this lovely evening today. I've had a lot of classes that challenged me, but AP Chemistry was in a league of its own. It pushed me to think deeper, study harder, stay up late, and drink a ton of coffee, which I probably shouldn't have been drinking. But what made it all worth it was having a teacher who never let the difficulty outweigh the discovery. Even though it was his first time teaching it, he made the chaos of chem, or as he likes to call it, the entropy of it, feel like it had purpose. He was patient, funny in his own unhinged way, and somehow made us believe we could do it, even when we didn't. He didn't just teach the content, he taught us how to survive it and come out proud of it. Thank you for also being my geometry teacher my sophomore year and for supporting me all the way. And happy Teachers Appreciation Month to all the wonderful teachers that are present here today. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dadi Mawari, and I'm here to honor Mrs. Dittmar today, who is my 6th grade English teacher. It's difficult because they say that absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I'm sorry for getting emotional. But it's true, but also not true, because you were always with me there, even if you weren't physically there or even mentally there, because I always had you in my mind. And I still have the letter that you wrote to me all those years ago, and I pick it up every night, every now and then, when I need to. I'm sorry.
I love you so much.
And you truly made an impact in my life. And I wanted to say a lot more words today, but I obviously couldn't. But you know what I want to say, and that's all I have.
Hi, my name is Alec Meister, and I'm honoring Miss Crowell because she's helped me laugh and smile and be more comfortable than I ever thought possible at school. And she's deserving of more love and compassion than anyone could ever imagine. Thank you.
Hello and good evening. My name is Carly Miller and I attend Edsel Ford High School. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Garber. I got the privilege of having Mr. Garber as my anatomy and physiology teacher. I am beyond appreciative of him for being such an attentive and caring teacher, as well as answering all of my friends' and I's questions, no matter how silly they may have been. Mr. Garber solidified my desire to become a nurse. His class will forever be one of the most memorable ones I've ever had.
Hi everyone, my name is Mia Morabito and I attend Edsel Ford. Tonight I'm here to honor Ms. Schaefer. I want to thank her for the constant support and guidance she's given me throughout high school. She believed in my leadership skills before I even believed in myself, which still guides me today. Her passion for education is truly inspiring, and I strive to be just as dedicated as she is in my future endeavors. Thank you, Ms. Schaefer.
My name is Ibrahim Muhammad, a senior from Fortin High School. Tonight, I'm honored to recognize my physics teacher, Mr. K, for his influence on my passion for science. His ability to break down complex concepts and his constant support has really impacted my academic journey. Thank you, Mr. K, for motivating me and many other students to explore the many wonders of physics.
Good evening. My name is Harmony Morales, and I'm a current senior at Dearborn High School, and I'm here to honor Ms. Rumler. It was in October of 2021 when I first met Ms. Rumler, and funnily enough, it was through email. I had emailed her about joining the anti-bullying club, and little did I know, her warm response was just the beginning of what would become my most meaningful relationship in high school. I am incredibly blessed to have had Ms. Rumler in various roles of my life as my mentor, my support system, and most importantly, as my safe space. She has always believed in me from the start by selecting me for leadership conferences and by guiding me through my first club leadership role in just my sophomore year. So thank you, Ms. Rumler, for your kindness and guidance. Throughout these past 4 years, you've helped me grow not only as a student, but as a leader and as a person. You've truly changed my life for the better. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eddie Maraska, and I'm from Dearborn High School. I just want to take a moment to thank Mr. Fight for being such a dedicated and inspiring teacher. His support, patience, and passion for teaching made a huge difference in my high school journey. He pushed me to go beyond just getting the right answer and helped me truly understand the material. I'm really grateful for the time and energy he put into helping me and so many others succeed. Thank you, Mr. Fight, for teaching me to push and reach my limits as time goes to infinity. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Zamani Muqbil. I'm a senior student from Edsel Ford High School. Today, I want to honor Ms. Muhammad, my 8th grade math teacher. I'm honoring her today for making hard lessons easy to understand and even fun, and for treating us like her own kids. I want to say thank you not just for teaching us math, but for making us laugh and for always being kind.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Today, I would like to honor both Mr. K and his brother, twins of absolute passion and inspiration for both subjects, physics and math. It's been an amazing experience to be taught by both of them in my last years in high school and before I enter college. Their passion for their subjects and the way they teach is so amazing and has brought so much love and understanding to physics and math. I'm sure their previous students could say the same. The amount of effort they put to help their students throughout the year and before the AP exams is inspirational. The only regret is not having taken their class sooner. That's why I want to honor both of them and thank them for the hard work they have put. And I wish them the best, and I will not forget their love for Messi and Nadal, the GOATs, and the benefit of bone broth. Thank you, and it's been an honor.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sara Nada, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School, and I am honoring Ms. Saleh, who was my AP government teacher my junior year. When I first received the email regarding Superintendent's Night, I didn't hesitate to put her name down to come attend with me. And that is because her class was one of those classes throughout my day that would just fly by because of how well she would teach it, whether it was through her lectures, discussions, or debate with our class. Any student that has had her as a teacher is really lucky. Thank you, Ms. Saleh, for making my year so memorable. And thank you to my family, my parents, and my siblings for attending with me tonight.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Yusuf Naji. I'm a senior from Edsel Ford High School, and I'd like to nominate the teacher of, honestly, my favorite class that I've taken in high school, AP Chem, Mr. Jihad Baidoun. When it comes to Mr. Baidoun, when it comes to the accolades and how to describe Mr. Baidoun, it's endless, and I could spend probably an hour just describing the sacrifices he made in his second year teaching AP Chem. But whether it was making the class as fun as it was, or advising us on how to go about college and our careers, or buying us chicken and pizza to help us do our AP exam, or practice for our AP exam, there was never a point where I felt that he went below that line of being that great, amazing teacher. Thank you, Mr. Baidoun, for everything you've done. And my one regret with you is that I couldn't take you for one more year. I couldn't have you for one more year.
My name is Benjamin Nairmore from Edsel Ford High School, and I would like to honor Mr. Pletsky. I've had Mr. Pletsky as my ELA teacher, both freshman and senior year. Outside of being just a great teacher, he's always been someone you can talk to about anything and come to advice for anything. He truly cares about each of his students and their future. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Malik Nasher, and I'm a student in the Henry Ford Early College program, and I nominated my first biology teacher, Mrs. Jaber. Ms. Jaber's most important quality as a teacher is her kindness. She truly cares and wants every student to succeed while also having fun and enjoying her class. Thank you, Ms. Jaber.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ali Nasser, and I'm a senior at Dearborn High School. Today, I'd like to honor Mr. Fight, who I've had the privilege of being in his class for 2 years, first for Algebra 2 and then for AP Pre-Calc. Mr. Fight is an outstanding teacher with a deep commitment to teaching, always going out of his way to help and explain the deeper meaning behind what we learn, far beyond just the surface-level answers. Whether it was during class or afterward, I've always felt supported and encouraged as a student, and I truly appreciate everything he's done to help me and others succeed. Thank you, Mr. Fight, and everyone else present here today.
Hello, my name is Leah Nassif, and I attend Dearborn High School. Today I would like to thank and honor Ms. Wall, who I've had the privilege of learning from during both my junior and senior year of language arts. Over this time, I've built a meaningful connection with her that I'll always be grateful for. Ms. Wall has always been there to listen to me talk about anything and everything, whether it was about school or just life in general. That, combined with her constant support, has made a lasting impact on me. Ms. Wall, thank you for everything, and thank you, Mom and Dad, my forever role models.
Hello, my name is Dalia Nedzinskis, and I'm from Etzel Ford. My invited educator is Dr. Elder, who was a huge support for me during my time in middle school at Ole Smith. Although she hasn't been physically active in my life in years, the outlet she gave me to develop my leadership skills as a secretary in NJHS still impacts my life and has helped me to become the person I am today. She helped me learn how to have greater confidence in my leadership abilities, and for that, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you, Dr. Elder, for everything you've done for me.
My name's Liam Noon, and I'm from Etzel Ford, and I'm here to thank and honor my Spanish teacher, Ms. Chavez. She's mentored me throughout my years of Spanish, and not only has she taught me Spanish, but kindness too. Thank you, Ms. Chavez, for all you've done for me.
Good evening, everyone. Before I start my speech, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my parents, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in this position. My name is Abdullah Uza, and I'm currently attending Dearborn High School, and I'd like to take this moment to thank Ms. Alkafil, not just for being my history teacher, but honestly for being like my second mom. She's the one who always kept me on track, even when I'd fall asleep in her class, which happened a lot. She would wake me up with that mom voice we all know. She's been there every time I needed advice, whether it was about school, life, or my future plans. She always had an answer ready. Ms. Alkafil, thank you for not just teaching me, but for treating me like family.
Good evening. My name is Jeremy Paddock, and I attend Etzel Ford High School. I would like to honor our automotive and welding instructor, Mrs. Reno. She has always gone out of her way to support me and my fellow students, both in and out of the classroom. Throughout my time in the shop with Ms. Reno, I've been able to break boundaries and see what I'm truly capable of. She has allowed me to gain a head start in my career, and I will forever be thankful for that. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mohammed Kabati. I attend Etzel Ford High School. Today, I would like to honor Ms. Poulos for being an exemplary teacher. I came here as a kid who didn't know English, and not many were willing to take a chance on me, but Ms. Poulos did, and I thank her for that. She made me fall in love with learning and is the reason I'm standing here before you today. I'll never forget the love and guidance she gave me, and she serves as an example of what teachers should strive to be like. Thank you, Ms. Poulos.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hanian Qasim, and I attend Etzel Ford High School. Tonight, I'm honored to recognize someone who has a big impact on me, Ms. Fazi. Ms. Fazi is the best teacher I've ever had. She has a way of explaining things that makes everything clear and easy to understand. She always makes an effort to help students who are struggling, and she's incredibly patient and supportive. She truly cares about her students' success. Ms. Fazi, thank you for always pushing me to do my best, and thank you for always being there to help. I'm really grateful for everything you've done for me. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ali Rahman, and I'm from Henry Ford Early College. Today, I chose to thank Mr. Riley because of how incredibly he taught and the impact he had on my learning. He was always there to help when you needed it, and I'm truly thankful for his dedication, niceness, and hard work. Thank you, Mr. Riley.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yarrada, and I attend Dearborn High School. Today, I'd like to honor someone who needs no introduction, Ms. Sala. First off, I'd like to say that there are people who simply teach, and then there are people who change lives. Ms. Sala is one of those people. Ms. Sala is the reason I am standing here today. At times when life felt overwhelming and the path ahead was unclear, she saw something in me that I couldn't even see in myself. She didn't just offer academic guidance. She gave me the courage to keep going when giving up felt easier. Her words, her belief, her constant presence reminded me that I was never alone. Ms. Sala, you've been my greatest inspiration, and your impact will echo in every step I take from here. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Hi, my name's Caitlin Russlink. I'm graduating from Dearborn High School. And tonight I get to honor Miss Wright, who is my kindergarten teacher at Lindbergh Elementary. Not only did she lay the foundation for our growth as students, she developed our characters, instilling virtues of kindness and compassion within us. I will always remember Miss Wright for her patience. You need a lot of patience working with 5-year-olds every day. But most importantly, Miss Wright has truly proven how crucial early childhood educators are to all of our educational careers. I wouldn't be anywhere near the student I am today without her, and I am so deeply grateful for her dedication to nurturing young minds. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Taleen Saad, and I'm a Dearborn High School student honoring Ms. Kubacek. Though I've known Ms. Kubacek for a short period of time, she left a great impact on me of how I view a subject I once hated and now love. I'd like to thank her for believing in me and pushing me to do better, even when I doubted myself. I'd also like to thank my mom and dad for supporting me throughout high school. Thank you.
She hated it.
Good evening. My name is Waad Saad. I'm a graduating senior at Fortson High School. A special thank you to my counselor, Ms. Mary Thizanis, for being here tonight. As I prepare to embark on the next chapter of my life, I want to acknowledge the tremendous impact you have had on me over the past 4 years. Your support, guidance, and welcoming smile have instilled and inspired me to pursue my dreams with no limits. I'm incredibly indebted for your belief in me and constant drive to make me the best version of myself. Thank you, my family, and my best friends for your endless love and support.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mehdi Seba, and I'm a senior from Dearborn High School. And the educator I would like to honor today, Ms. Jaber, is not only very deserving of this recognition, but it is long overdue. She's an amazing teacher and an even better person, and although I only had her for a semester of biology, it was evident that she was passionate about helping her students and pushing them to succeed in everything they do. She taught with energy and love, and that is something that I and all who were taught by her will forever remember. There are not enough words that could describe how grateful I am to have a role model like you these last 4 years. Thank you for all that you do and continue to inspire people like you always have.
Hello, my name is Harmandeep Sahota, and I am from Henry Ford Early College. Today, my nomination is Mr. Saad. And to summarize my 5 years at HFC, I would like to read to you a small section of my poem, Our Past Adventure. Before we advance to our next adventure, let's take a glance at the 5 years we spent. We conquered our classes and we surpassed. Thereafter, we ventured into the belly of the beast. And as we accomplished smaller quests, our brains attained valuable gold, quite the feast, and our skills increased. In my first year at HFEC, Mr. Saad was my math teacher. He provided me with valuable gold, knowledge, and he helped me believe in myself more with his encouraging words. During freshman year, I was very confused on how to navigate myself through this new adventure. But Mr. Saad instilled confidence in me that will never waver. And he always reminded me that no matter what path I take to reach the finish line, it will always be the right path for me. And I always knew that his classroom was a safe space for me. So thank you for everything you do, Mr. Saad.
Good evening, parents, faculty, and students. My name is Nazmiya Salam, and I'm a graduating senior at Etzel Ford. Tonight, I'm here to honor my former AP environmental teacher, Mrs. Potter. Ironically, when my schedule was changed sophomore year and I was placed into Mrs. Potter's chemistry class, I spent that entire week trying to switch out of it. Not to mention, I also thought she was Mr. Potter for a whole month. I never imagined the teacher I once resented or resisted would become one of the most understanding and supportive people in my high school experience. Having you as my teacher, Mrs. Potter, changed my perception of school. She taught me that school is more than just about getting through those 50 questions on College Board in those 30 minutes we had, but about experiencing and becoming the person who we are today. And I shout out to my mom and dad, Sammy and Wissam. Thank you for your endless love, sacrifices, and belief in me. And of course, my 2 brothers and 2 sisters who continue to humble me every day. So thank you, Ms. Potter, for being a light in my journey.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Zin Salam, and I'm a senior at Etzel Ford High School. I'm here to appreciate my great teacher, Mr. Ridzik, who was my junior year AP Lang teacher. He's been like a second father figure to me. He was a teacher capable of using his humor and sarcastic personality to help educate the young kids of his class and becoming what we like to call elite students. He knew how to get the students engaged, but knew what it took to make us the students that we are grateful to become later in life. You were the peanut butter to my jelly, the D-Wade to my LeBron dunk, the Roll Tide to my Blitz Bama Blitz. I will always continue to ask about you and look for your guidance and your help if I'm ever in need. And of course, if Alabama ever wins a natty again. Thank you, Mr. Ridzik. You truly are one of one. Blitz Bama Blitz.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Matanna Saleh, and I'm a senior at Forson High School. Tonight, I am honored to recognize Coach Sanders, who has been my football coach ever since the beginning of this year. Even though our time has been short, he has made a lasting impact on me, not just in football or academics, but in life. He's become like a father figure to me, and sometimes even sounds just like my dad. Coach Sanders has opened doors for me by taking me to camps and training sessions to help improve my skills and agility. I truly appreciate everything he has done for me and will always be grateful for the difference he has made in my life. Thank you, Coach Sanders.
Hi, my name is Mariam Sarhan, and I'm graduating from Fortson High School. I want to say thank you to my former art teacher, Mr. Bazi, for his passion in teaching art. Mr. Bazi taught me freshman and sophomore year, while also providing me with vehement support while taking AP Art my junior year. As an art instructor myself, I give Mr. Bazi a lot of credit because I often find myself passing down his lessons to my students. So thank you for introducing me to new lessons and medias, and thank you for introducing me to new opportunities. Thank you. That's it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dalil Shajura. I'm from Etzel Ford, and tonight I have the honor of honoring Mr. Ridzik. And the reason I nominated him is because unlike all the other teachers I've ever had that preached striving straight towards your dreams, he always made sure to reassure us that it's okay to aim for reality till we reach our final destination, which in our generation, that is very much delusional. He finds ways to knock us back to reality. So thank you for not only being a great teacher, but a good mentor. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Muhammad Sharafuddin, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. I'd like to take this time to honor someone very special to me, Ms. Zainab Shami. I chose her as my nominee because of the wisdom, strength, and empathy she brings into everything she does. Ms. Shami has a unique ability to see the world with depth and compassion. She's someone who's faced challenges and still shows up fully for herself and for her students. She treats us with the kind of care and respect you expect from a parent. Her support has made a real difference in my life, and I feel incredibly fortunate to have her for not just 1 year, but for 2 years. Thank you, Ms. Shami, for your guidance, your strength, and the example you set every day.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Noor Sharif. I go to Etzel Ford High School, and my invited educator is my very lovely counselor, Miss Welmers, Miss Gail Welmers. The profound impact this woman has had on me is nearly impossible to put into words. She's been there for all the times I've questioned my future and lent a helping hand and a listening ear. Especially this year when I went crying to her every other day about some new crisis I had about the trials and tribulations of senior year. Never did she make me feel hopeless about my future, but instead, she encouraged me to be excited. She's inspired me to push the boundaries of what I think I can do and do what she knows I can do. So for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Ms. Welmers, and of course, to my mama and baba somewhere in the audience. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mazen Sharif and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. Today I'm nominating Miss Cheatham, who was my medical assisting teacher at the Michael Berry Career Center. The reason I'm choosing her was because of the way she puts in effort to have a really deep connection with each and every one of her students and how she prepares us not only for the end of the year, but also for the rest of our life. Her class was really fun and she put in, again, a lot of effort to make us really learn from all of our hands-on activities. So I want to say thank you, Ms. Cheatham, and I'm confident all of your future students will feel the same.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ida Sharif. I'm from Etzel Ford. Tonight I'll be honoring Miss O'Brien. She was one of my first AP teachers for AP Biology my sophomore year. And what she taught me that year stuck with me till now. She made learning something difficult like AP Bio fun and was always laughing when I was always laughing when I was in her class. But she also taught me discipline, and she has truly prepared me to leave high school with confidence. She was the one who helped me discover everything that I like and what I'm good at. Thank you, Ms. O'Brien. I'm so grateful for you.
Thank you. Hi, my name is McKenna Shaw, and I'll be graduating from Etzel Ford, and I'm also honoring the wonderful Mrs. O'Brien. She was my very first high school teacher because I had her biology class first hour during freshman year, and I enjoyed it so much that I returned for AP Bio as a junior. I always had a love for biology, especially entomology, and Mrs. O'Brien cemented that love through her wonderful teaching. I would like to thank her for her dedication to her students and for all the kindness she showed me those 2 years that I had the pleasure of having her class. Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien, for everything that you taught me.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yusuf Shahata, and I'm in a 4th standard of high school. Hello. I'm a 4th standard senior in high school. I'm a 12th grade student. I'm truly honored to speak about one of the best teachers I ever had, Ms. Charto. Okay. So Ms. Charto is really a caring person. She's a loving person, one of the best teachers. And when I was stuck, she always helped me. Her lessons were really easy. You just had to focus in class. You just can't cheat and do bad stuff. She also left a very big impact on me in a good way, of course, not a bad way. And one thing I want to say, her last name stands for C, stands for caring, H is for honoring, E is for excellent, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, Th is for thoughtful, and O is for open-hearted. And also, one last thing, thank you, everyone that attended. Thank you, Dearborn Public Schools, for hosting this event, because it really gives the opportunities to a teacher. Thank you for my parents. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Daveen Sulaiman, and I'm a student at Dearborn High School. I'd like to take a moment to recognize someone who truly made a difference in my academic journey, my AP Bio teacher from my junior year, Mr. Jinks. AP Bio is known for being tough, but Mr. Jinks made the class a great learning experience for me. He never once hesitated to answer my many, many questions, and trust me, there were a lot. But he also always took the time to make sure we really understood the content we needed to learn. His way of teaching didn't just help me succeed in class, it made me love learning science. So thank you, Mr. Jinks.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mahmoud Sob, and I'm a current senior at Dearborn High School. Tonight, I'm proud to recognize and honor Ms. Sob, someone who guided me through both school and life. She's been my teacher, my mentor, my motivator, and someone who has always taught me life's most valuable lessons that I carry with me every day. She taught me to always work hard, but to also live life to the fullest. Her support has shaped who I am today. She has supported me not just in the classroom, but through every chapter of my life. What makes this moment even better is that she's not just my favorite teacher, she's also my mom.
Thank you for everything, Mom. Love you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ilham Sufyan, and I'm a student at Fortson High School. Today, I'm honored to recognize someone who's made a lasting impact on my life, Miss Patrick. From the first day of junior high, I knew she was more than just a teacher. Over the years, she's been a constant source of support, always offering a quiet space to study, a listening ear, and a heart full of patience and kindness. Her guidance and belief in me has met more than words can express. Thank you, Miss Patrick, for being such an incredible mentor. And to my wonderful family, thank you for everything you've done for me. I'm truly in debt to you all, and I wouldn't be where I am without your love and support.
Hello, my name is Ayat Sahuba, and I'm a senior at Fortson High School. I am so honored to invite my AP Lit and Lang teacher, Ms. Shami. Ms. Shami has helped me and my best friends not just grow into the best version of ourselves, but she did this by treating us with respect and with trusting us with responsibility. This helped us grow into the adults that we've always wanted to be. I look forward to entering adulthood so I can be the kind of leader Ms. Shami is in the classroom, and not just in the classroom, but in the entire Dearborn community. I always wanted to graduate high school so I could leave Dearborn, but now I'm more excited than ever to take the knowledge that I learned in college and bring it back here to my community. Thank you so much, Ms. Shami.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lola Rose Song, and I have the privilege of honoring my Spanish teacher, Senora Chavez. Words will never be enough in describing Ms. Chavez's impact and love for her students. From her well-thought-out lesson plans, dedication to always extending a helpful hand, or that smile that never fails to appear on her face, Ms. Chavez is truly deserving of being recognized for her impact in the district. I think I can speak for all of her students who have had her. Senora is one-of-a-kind teacher, and she leaves a mark on every one of her students. Although my time in her class is nearing the end, she has truly created a family at Edsel Ford, and I know if I ever need anything, I have a shoulder to lean on. Thank you to Senora for everything you do, and Lakesh.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Iman Subra. I am attending Dearborn High, and I have the honor tonight to nominate someone who has made a long-lasting impact on my life, Ms. Nicole Wozniak. Thank you. Some of the most vital years in a child's development start at age 7. These are years that shape your personality, your behavior, and the foundation of who you become. Ms. Wozniak played a significant role in helping me grow during that time. She gave me confidence when I felt like the least capable person in the room and showed incredible patience with my first grade self. But her impact didn't stop with me. She also helped guide and support my 2 younger siblings through their education. I will always remember the way she helped shape me into the person I am today, as well as my siblings, and I will always be forever grateful for what she has done for my family. Also, shout out to my mom with this really nice bouquet. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. My name is Nura Soydin, and I go to Dearborn High. Tonight, I'm honoring my 2nd grade teacher, Miss Robbins, who is by far the most memorable. I can confidently say that Miss Robbins always took the time out of her day and invested it in me when I needed it most. She always made me feel comfortable asking for help and instilled a lifelong love for reading. Thank you, Miss Robbins. Every time I pick up a book, I think of you. I'll never forget your patience and support. I'm sorry. Thank you. And I also wanted to take this time to thank my parents for always standing by my side, investing in me, and being the best parent I could have ever asked for.
Hello, I'm Stavros Steliano from Fortson High School. I'd like to honor Mr. Daniel Taylor. While he may not have been my introduction to band, he certainly pushed me further in it. He gave me a lot of opportunities, such as joining a marching band at a different high school, which was never really done before, and I thank him for that. As a freshman, he gave me a lot of leadership roles, even giving me the keys to our percussion cabinet, which I still have, which I really shouldn't. And so I'd like to thank him for that.
Stavros, thank you, buddy. Thank you.
everyone. My name is Nick Thorpe, and I'm graduating from Dearborn High. And I'm here tonight to honor my kindergarten teacher, Miss Wright. So here's a story that my mom tells me. On my first day of kindergarten, I was crying all day, and I didn't want to be there. After a year in Miss Wright's class, on my last day of kindergarten, I was crying all day once again. However, it was because my year in her class had come to an end. She is a great teacher who created a great classroom, and any student would be lucky to have her.
That was true, by the way.
I disinfected it, I promise. Hello, everyone. I'm Mariam Wahbe. I'm a senior at Fortson High School, and I am honoring my AP Calculus and my previous AP Pre-Calculus teacher, Mr. K. Mr. K is a favorite at Fortson High School, and after becoming a student of 2 years, I've come to see why. Mr. K has, I'm so sorry. There wasn't one time I would leave Mr. K's classroom without a smile on my face because of the humor and integrity he has put among my peers and myself. Mr. K has been able to make calculus, one of the hardest subjects in the world, become a piece of cake. Thank you, Mr. K, for all that you have done for us. And also thank you for making my experience in your class one to never forget. I sincerely hope you never stop what you're doing because you leave such a great impact among us. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Felix Wilson Schwartz of Etzel Ford High School, and I would like to honor the incredible Miss Sullivan. Miss Sullivan was my 10th grade honors English teacher and is not only incredible as an educator, but also as a person. She radiates kindness, warmth, generosity, and intelligence. As an educator, she's always kind, engaging, and interested in what students were doing and what she was teaching. I would like to thank her for always putting up with my weird semi-related tangents, criticisms of literature, specifically Fahrenheit 451, my jokes, and ad-lib speeches just like this one.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yasmin Yaghmour, and I have the honor of honoring Ms. Lang. Ms. Lang has had a huge impact on my career path and my viewpoint towards my education. I've learned through her class to work hard educationally, not just to earn good grades, but to be educated enough to help others attain good health. Through her class, I've discovered my love for the medical field, and specifically for neurology, which is actually kind of ironic because she's a respiratory therapist. She uncovered the art behind health science and set me up for success later into my career path. Now, as a senior who left her class 2 years ago, I can proudly say that I'm a certified clinical medical assistant that works with patients with neurological conditions and a certified pharmacy technician. And I could not be more than grateful to be given the chance to witness what I am capable of through Ms. Lang's guidance. Even after I hopefully become a physician's assistant, I will still be thanking Ms. Lang for being the one to motivate me and hold my hand through the first few steps in my career path in medicine.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abrar Yahya, and I'm a senior at Dearborn Virtual K-12. Today, I would like to honor my former principal, Ms. Peterson. Although she retired last year, she still came back to us this year as a school consultant, which just shows her true unwavering dedication. She empowers me, and every time I come to her, whether it's with a challenge or with an idea, she has never once turned me down. I'm beyond grateful to have had her as a principal. Thank you so much, Ms. Peterson.
Good evening. My name is Hadia Zahir. I'm a student at Dearborn High School, and it is my honor to recognize Ms. Sahar Saad, my 6th and 7th grade math teacher. As a child who struggled with calculating numbers, I typically did not enjoy math. However, it was Ms. Saad's sharp personality, dedication, and ability to connect with her students through humor that made such an impact in my growth and learning abilities. Though she had me at a young age, her lessons and commitment to her students is what has allowed her impact to last. So while I still can't say that math isn't my favorite subject, I am forever grateful for my 7th grade math teacher. Love you, Mama.
I'm gonna try and keep this short. I'm gonna keep it short because I know I'm the last one. Good evening, my name is Maya Zaited, and I'm a student from Fortson High School, and I would like to recognize my counselor, Ms. Fluzanis. I consider her one of the most genuine, kind, supportive people I've ever met. She isn't just someone who guides you, but someone you can come to with any problem. And I'm so glad I had her in my last year of high school, because as we all know, senior year is one of the most challenging and difficult years as we all migrate to our new lives. Multiple times a day, I walked into her office and bugged her with all my problems, but she's always been there. When life becomes a tangled ball of yarn, she's always there to untangle it with you. And I will always be grateful, and I believe that Dearborn Schools is very lucky to have someone like her.
She waited the longest. She deserves the moment of all to herself. Ladies and gentlemen, if you seek hope for our future, I offer you these students right here. If you seek confidence in the education of our youth, I offer you these educators. And if you seek the power of the love of family and support of family, I offer what is gathered here today. Our closing comments are always made by our high school principals who are here with us today. So a round of applause for our high school principals. I want to acknowledge two board members. Our board president, Adil Mozap, was here today and joined us as well. And also our trustee, Zar, is here, Amar Zar is here as well. And we acknowledge Trustee Petchlikov as well. So we want to thank them for being here. Students, before I introduce our final speaker, students, just a bit of bookkeeping, housekeeping items. You can pick up your certificates in the lobby when you leave. They're tables set up by high schools. So, like the students who will be leaving us, one of our high school principals who has had a very long, distinguished, impactful, and meaningful career here in the Dearborn Public Schools will also be setting off on a new journey at the end of this school year. She was the very first principal at the Berry Career Center and has served the Dearborn Public Schools and the students here for a very long time. It is my honor, my pleasure to introduce the current principal of the Early College Program, Dr. Winifred Green.
Thank you very much, David. And I'm going to keep this brief. But tonight is a very bittersweet moment for me. After 25 years with Dearborn Public Schools, I'm filled with gratitude and a deep sense of pride. Pride in the students, like the amazing class of 2025 who inspire us every day. Pride in the dedicated educators who work tirelessly to support the students, and gratitude for the opportunity to have spent many years in this incredible community. Thank you very much, Dearborn Schools. Just a final word to the students: never stop learning, never stop growing, and never stop believing in yourselves. Again, congratulations to the amazing students and to their identified teachers who we also honor this evening. Thank you very much. And again, I want to say thank you, Dearborn Schools, thank you to the community, and thank you so much for coming this evening.
Yeah, sorry, I'm crashing the party. My name is Amr Zahar. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a trustee on the Board of Education. I'm just speaking on my own behalf, but I just want to say very quickly, I get to travel around the whole world, but I happen to believe that we have the most unique community anywhere in the country, and I think we're the luckiest community anywhere in the country to have what we have here today. I didn't grow up in Dearborn. I grew up where I was the only Arab kid in my school, and I remember there were two teachers that had a profound impact on my life. One of them in the 7th grade when I was called a terrorist in my school, and she didn't do anything to help me. And I was down for 2 whole years, and then I finally decided to write a paper about who I was as an Arab and Palestinian American. I had another teacher, an English teacher, Mr. Ricky, who changed my life, this big Italian guy outside of Philly, who changed my life and told me, talk about who you are. And so maybe you don't understand the deep impact you have on people, but sometimes even when they're 47, they still stand up here and talk about you. And so I think we're very lucky to have what we have here today. And I know we have some retiring teachers as well, so thank you for everything that you've done for us. And finally, to the students, I want to say that we are going to expect a lot out of you. We're going to expect you to be back here in this community, sharing your success with everybody else and being an inspiration for everybody. And finally, I'll do one thing that I always do when I try to speak, is I know that we love each other and we're proud of each other, but I'm not sure that we tell each other enough. So I want you to look at the person on your right and look at the person on your left and tell them, I'm happy to see you today. Now, I want you to look at all these people and tell them very loudly, I'm proud of you. And now I want you to look at them and tell them, I love you. Because we are a community full of love. We are a community full of love, and I'm so proud of all of you. I want to hear a big zaghruta from the families out there. And everybody, we're proud of you. We'll see you outside. Salaam alaikum.